Hello guys, welcome back. OVR Auto Services and Coatings. Here your friend Omar. Today we have very easy educational content for the people out there looking to do their cars oil changes. So pretty much it's gonna be very basic, and the reason why I want to do this oil change is because I used to take the car to the dealership, but it would kind of end up like being around $98 or something like that, with synthetic oil and all that stuff. So I just went to the auto part and I grabbed the filter myself, the oil, and it came up to like $60 or something like that. I actually grabbed the cabin filter because my car has 52,000 miles, somewhere around there. It's a 2022 Civic, and right now it's got a lot of miles on it. It's right here behind me. So I'm gonna be doing the oil change today, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do a quick oil change and a cabin filter replacement. The car's been due for service now for a while. I would say, damn, I've been driving the car for like 2,500, 3,000 miles already over the time, you know, for the oil change when it was due. But what happened is it's been so busy. I've been working on the business. I've been trying to get things set up for the powder coating business, and it's been hard. Right now, I just gonna, you know, I'm almost done with the powder coating set up in my house. And basically, well, right here in the back, you can see I have the AC unit already. I have the booth, the oven. It's pretty much set up already. All I gotta do now is just work on it. But yeah, I will be posting the price for the oil change and stuff like that, and I suggest don't, like, I haven't done an oil change in my car for about 9,000 miles or something. That's way too high, guys. Don't wait till the last minute. Just do it on time. Like I said, I've been busy with work and business, and I haven't had time to do the oil change. But finally today I decided, you know what, it's time for me to do it. My recommendations are, if you use synthetic oil, the most you can drive the car is like 6,000, 7,000 miles without an oil change. And if you happens to be like use normal, not synthetic oil, I would suggest for you to do it 3,000, 4,000 miles max. Okay, so that being said, we're gonna move forward now. I'm gonna show you guys how to do the basic oil change on a 2022 Honda Civic. Okay, so follow me. Alrighty guys, so I'm at the auto part looking for the oil filter for my 2022 Honda Civic, and this is pretty easy. You can do it yourself. You come to the oil filter section, and you can look it up yourself on the catalog right there. So basically 2022 Honda, that's where you locate the category for your vehicle. 2022 Civic 2.0, and it's MGL 57356 already. So I'm gonna go with a Wix because it's an oil change, so I'd rather have quality. Okay, so I've found it over here. Okay, all right guys, excuse my neighbor's lawnmower. It's See if we can get this oil change done today. All right. So I'm gonna use some gloves. It's my floor jack over there. Gonna set up the floor jack. We're gonna lift the car up. Mind you, I never done an oil change on a newer oil Civic, and on Honda Civic. Jeez, I gotta clean all that stuff up. It's so dirty. Looking for the oil filter. So I don't know where it's at. All right. It's pretty dirty. I gotta clean this up. All right. All right now, guys, we're gonna jack up the car through here. This part right here with the floor jack. And then we're gonna put some jack stands, okay? For safety purposes, always use jack stands, okay? Do not go under a car without a jack stand, okay? So that edge over there that I grabbed the car, it's made for the factory, jack. If you have to, you get a flat tire. All right, let's get a jack stand. Oh, let's do this, boys. Yeah, I'm kind of getting hot over here. It's a Florida weather, my boy. I'm gonna put it on the body for now. I'm not gonna like put the full weight on it. I'm just gonna use the jack stand for safety purposes. That's it. All right, guys. So we're gonna I'm gonna show you so right now we have to remove this panel right here, okay? So you have one of this Philip right here in the corner, and then another one like this, which it goes right here, okay? We gotta remove this panel. We need a flathead screwdriver to be able to loosen this up, to bring this down. And mind you, you see that? You see how stripped that is? That's at the dealership. When they use impact to remove it, it damages the head of the bolt. I'm gonna see if I can find these online and order them, because eventually if you put the screws way too tight, to be able to remove this, you're gonna go through hell, mark my words. So now I'm gonna go grab a flathead to remove this. All right, so we got this one. Yep. That one. This one. All right, I think we should be ready to come down. So as you can see right here, so what that means, this shield have to go back in order for you to be able to unhook it from the bottom of the car. Okay, let's try that. Oh, actually, you know what, there's two Phillips back there. Look, one over there and one right there. So we got to remove those two. This is what I'm talking about, guys. They use impact. They strip the head of it. And now let's see if we can use a different tip, because this is slipping. All right, I was able to get it out, guys, but if you can't, you gotta use a different tip, a Phillips screwdriver tip. Otherwise, you're gonna have a hard time. And this is what happened, like, at the dealership. Look at it, strip. They use impact. So, if it wasn't because I'm a auto tech and I have all the right tools in here, oh, it would have been so much harder for me, man. You know, that is why I rather do it myself, because you take it to these dealerships and then guys are starving for money, so they're gonna try to get these oil changes done, bro. I mean, sometimes I wonder, like, I wonder, like, if they even do it, you know what I mean? For real, they probably just change the oil. They never change the oil filter. I don't know. That's just me. All right, I'm gonna get my oil drain pan. I'm gonna put it right here. I have the filter right here. The drain plug is right over here. And let's get it going. Let's get it going. All right. We have my oil pan. I don't know what's the side of that drain plug. I will bring the full set of sockets that I use, and I'm gonna try that. That looks like 17, 15, 16. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out now. Okay guys, look, excuse my neighbors. So I have this socket set over here. I have my 3/8 ratchet and my oil filter wrench. This is like an oil filter plier or something like that. So I don't know. I think let's try the 15. Nah, definitely a 17. Yep. So it's a 17. All right. So now, all right. Remember, always have leverage. It broke loose. It was a little tight, but nothing crazy. Okay, now be careful, okay? This is hot. This is really hot. I'm gonna show you a little trick so you don't burn your fingers. By the way, guys, I rather do it with the oil hot, because like that I know for a fact. You see, I use a little extension, and then when you unscrew the drain plug, just keep pushing towards the inside, you know, keep pushing that way, you know what I'm saying? So the oil pressure, when it comes out, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't splash, you know. I normally keep pressure on it, but I unscrew it, you see? So I kind of play with it, right? So now I move it out of the way and it's draining now. So I had a t-shirt when I was in high school. I did a vocational school mechanics. So I've been, like I said, I've been doing mechanics forever. And he showed me that little trick. He was like, yo, just keep doing the pushing, you know, putting pressure on the drain plug so you don't burn yourself, and just unscrew it. But now I'm seeing something weird right here. Yep, look at that. Dealership using two washers on a drain plug when it should have been just one. I don't know why, but yeah. It should be just one. And I mean, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't make that much of a difference, but I probably will reuse this ones, but it should be only one, it shouldn't be two. I wonder why they did that. So I'm gonna keep it with two. It should be one, but I don't know, like, to be honest, I don't know what's the purpose of having two of them, but anyways. So I will let it drain. I will let it drain for a while, you know. And by the way, it takes 4.4 oil quarts, okay? We're gonna do the oil filter in a little bit. And it's draining. That's motor mount right there. That's your AC compressor, oil filter. Oh, you see, it's dripping. It's finally dripping. That means there's no more oil. And you know what, guys, to be honest with you, at the dealership, once it starts dripping like that, they put the drain plug back on, and let's move on to the filter, because those guys over there, the way they make money, they gotta be on a fast pace, okay? Okay. I'm gonna put the oil drain plug back on. Alright, guys, when you put them on, snug it, and that's it. Okay, dry it up. Okay, and let's move on to the oil filter now. Okay, that's the oil filter. Alright, let's grab my pliers. Hopefully it's not as tight. So move the oil drip away, because we gotta break the oil filter loose. Oh, so looks like my oil filter pliers are acting up, huh? Okay. We got a second option. Okay, I had a second option. Ooh, nice. Really nice. Alright. I broke it loose. I normally do that. I let it drain for a little bit. Like I said, guys, if you can use a mat, because if you get oil on the floor, that stain isn't gonna come out. Guarantee.
it's gonna damage your driveway. Alrighty, let's get the new one. I use a little bit of the oil for the gasket. So a Wix XP. Don't forget, clean up a little bit of the oil residues. You don't want to have oil dripping in your driveway because you have oil residues lingering around the engine. So that's why you put a little bit of oil on the gasket, because right now I dried up. I'm gonna put my new filter. Guys, when you put the filter on, just put it in by hand. It doesn't really have to be crazy tight, but you kind of get a feel, you know, like at that point, like you see, you snug it a little bit. That's it, you know, that's it. It's not gonna go anywhere. If you leave that filter loose and that filter comes out while you're driving, you're gonna be in big problems, okay? So that's basically it for the oil filter in the bottom part of the engine. Drain plug remove, the oil filter remove. Now I'm gonna put that under panel back on the car, and then we're gonna go on top to show you how to fill it up. And then from there we gotta measure the oil level, and then we're gonna move to the cabin filter. So I'm gonna put that on, and then we'll take it from there, okay? See, there's a little bit of oil over here. I'm gonna dry it up. I'm gonna dry it up really good. Finally put the cover back on the car, and now we're gonna fill up the oil, engine oil. We're gonna measure it. Oh look, we are low on washer fluid. So we're gonna use a funnel, quick fill funnel, okay? We're gonna use this. Clean it up. Make sure there's no dirt or any particles in the funnel, because if you add the oil and you have any particles, guess what? Those little particles are gonna go into your motor. You don't want that. So we have the funnel in there. We're gonna grab the oil, pour the oil, okay? So it takes 4.4, okay? You gotta be careful. If you don't know what you're doing, just do it little by little. You don't want to overdo this, okay? That's about it. All right, now basically we're gonna pull the dipstick, clean it up, okay? So if we look at it, right, you can barely see it, but it's like halfway. You can see halfway it's like dry and the other one is wet. So the dipstick right now, it's halfway through, okay? We still have to top off the oil. We still have to pour some more oil into the engine. But that being said, I'm gonna start it up so we can fill all the different parts inside the motor with oil, and then we're gonna adjust the level of the oil. So
X band, K band, KA band, laser.
you let it run for a little bit. So right now what you're doing is you're bringing all that oil that you added it to the motor, you're bringing it and you're like basically lubricating the motor to fill all those little passages and everything inside the motor with new oil. And now basically you turn it off. That's good enough. And then we're gonna pull out the dipstick again. Pull out the dipstick, dry it up, because you had the oil going all over the place, okay? It's dry. We're going back in. It's dry. So basically, yeah, we have to top off the oil now, okay? At this point, if you top it off, you shouldn't need to add any more oil after you top it off. At the auto part, they told me it takes 4.4 quarts. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, no, look. It's not even halfway. Although you gotta wait for it to go all the way down and recheck it. See, it's not even halfway. So I'm gonna be adding more. Yeah, look, it's not even all the way full. I know I'm kind of a inclined driveway, but it's not as bad. And yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's let's check again. I don't think it's all the way up. Yeah, no. I'm gonna put the entire 5 quarts on it. I don't think it's gonna be overfill. And going by my experience in cars, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be overfill. Look, it's wet, but it's not even, it's supposed to be right about there with that little dot on the dipstick, and it's not even, I would say from this dot to this one, it's basically missing a third of the level between these two dots. So maybe now, once the vehicle is level, it's gonna be aligned properly, but no, yeah, well, 5 quarts should do it for me. And it's cleaned up a little bit. This a little picky. So that's it for the oil change. Now we're gonna move on to the cabin filter. Yeah, 0W20. That's what I bought, synthetic. I'm telling you guys, if you love to do this and you enjoy doing the oil change on your car, hey, I suggest for you to do it. It's fun, you know. Basically, now we're gonna move forward with the cabin filter. I haven't replaced that cabin filter. We'll see how it is. So let's see. So on this Japanese cars, you pull it out like that, like that. Oh, look at that, boys. It is right there. It is right there. Woo! Uh-oh, this is not good. This is not looking good. It's the original filter, filled 50,000 miles. It's not that bad, but it's dirty. So let's put the new one on. MicroGuard cabin air filter. All right, first of all, you gotta open it up. Yeah, it was dirty. Yeah, it was dirty. They offered me the carbon one, but it was like $30 or something like that, and for something that I'm gonna be replacing every, I don't know, 20,000, 30,000 miles, I figured, I was like, man, I don't think it's worth it, you know. But yeah, but look, it was ripped over there. So yeah, it looks like the same size and everything. This one doesn't really have a an arrow or indicator as to which direction the airflow goes. So I'm just gonna put it either way, because I don't think there's a direction for the filter. And then we're gonna put this cover back on. Already, we're gonna put the glove box back on. Oh, look at that. Huh. Just realized about that now, huh? Okay, let's see. Oh, there you go. Oh, bro, look at that. It looks like that dampener was off for a long time. Now, yeah, I don't know why. It used to open like really hard, and now look how smooth it is. Yeah, cars nowadays, they have a little dampener in there, so it'll be as smooth when opening. All right, so I'm not a Honda technician by any means. I'm gonna run the motor for a little bit. I want to check the oil level again.
K-band. K-A.
That's my radar. All right, see, maintenance due 813. Yeah, 230 miles, 52,000. So let's see. All right, okay guys, I never done this, okay, so bear with me. Let's see if we can find the, there you go. Maintenance right here. Okay, so we're pressing here. Oil life 5%. Huh. Okay. Settings. TPMS calibration. Maintenance reset. Okay, so home. Okay, let's go back to home. I normally keep it in range and fuel. Okay, so if you want to go to the maintenance, you're gonna go to the little home button right here, okay, and scroll through it right here on the top wheel, and then we're gonna go to settings. We already went to maintenance right here, and it says oil life 5%. Okay, so we go back to home on the home screen, home button, and then we're gonna keep scrolling and settings, and on settings we're gonna press settings, and then we're gonna scroll down. TPMS calibration, that's for your tires, if you reset the tires. Driver assist, TPMS calibration, default, maintenance reset. Okay, 813 item. Okay, so all the items reset completed. All right, let's go back to, actually, you know what, let me see if it reset it. Maintenance, oil life 100%. Yes. Okay, perfect. That's it. I'm gonna go back to my range and fuel. Okay, and that's about it. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it back on. No more service reminder. Okay, hood open, doors open. So that's it, guys. So I hope you like this content. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. And you know, that's it for today. I have to pick that up. I'm gonna clean up the car a little bit. Like I said, I've been so busy, and I haven't been able to work on my car. But today I decided, you know what, it's time for me to take care of it. So let's check the oil level once again, just to be safe. Look at that, right now. Nah, look, it's not even there. But that might be because if it's my driveway, it's a little inclined, but it should be fine. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you for the support. Honda Civic 2022 2.0 oil change with the filter, cabin filter. Okay, don't forget to top off your fluids, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.